Hey guys, Kenny here. Basically today we're going to talk about Hipa carburetors and Chinese carburetors and all that stuff. I had this home light trimmer and the model number of this thing right here, UT20749, and the carburetor that was on it, it had a crispy diaphragm. I didn't have the RB64 kit for it. I put it back together, I ultrasonicked it and everything, but it would pop, but it wouldn't run. And I knew it because the diaphragm was kind of crispy, the metering diaphragm. But here's the issue. This kit that I ordered for it, 984534001, said that it fit this exact trimmer, okay? Now it's a cheap trimmer, it's a half crank trimmer, the one that's only supported on one end, and these things brand new were 80 bucks, okay? But it's for a friend of mine, I told him I'd help him out. Here's the issue that I had. While the carburetor that came physically would screw in, it would bolt on, the lever that came with it, look at the difference, guys. This lever, if you bolted this carburetor on, would hit the air cleaner base. You couldn't get the air cleaner base on. It just wouldn't go on. But luckily, these these choke levers are plastic. You can see the detents in there. There's a spring and a ball, and yeah, there it is right there. See inside there? There's a spring and a ball inside there that detents the choke so that it'll go click on, click off, all right? So what you have to do is take a needle nose plier, pull out the butterfly, then slowly pull out, have this thing over a bench or something, so if the ball falls out, you can catch it. But then pull out the red choke rod, all right? And if you do it this way in an orientation like this, the ball should stay there, okay? Then you take the one out of the old carburetor, which was this one, slide that one out, and then just reverse the process. Put the butterfly back in, and let's see if this sucker works, okay? Let me set you up here. And I just hooked it up, like I said, and it's priming, okay? It's actually purging. So let me get the camera set up here, and we'll see if we can get you. Oh, hold on, where's the camera thing? Oh, hold on, let me change the camera angle so you guys can see it. All right, let's see what she does. Okay, she starts and she runs okay, but here's the issue I have, guys, and this is important. You don't want the trimmer head spinning while it's idling. And with this Hipa carburetor, I've maxed out that screw all the way out. It's not even hitting anything, and it's still spinning. Now the problem is, if I adjust the mixture screw, the low speed screw, and richen it up so it idles down, then it won't transition properly. So that's a problem I have with the Hipa carburetors. While they work, and it literally works and it runs fine, you can't get the mixtures right a lot of the times with the way they're drilled and the way they're designed and built. So in my case, it's a friend of mine who owns it. He doesn't care, and he's not going to go out and hurt anybody with the thing idling like that. But you know what, guys? If you want to do it right, the carburetor should be adjustable, and that's why in a lot of cases on the higher end equipment, I'll recommend the OEM carburetor, whether it's a Zema or a Walbro. I'll recommend the OEM, because the Chinese ones, while they do work, there's always a caveat. In this case, the choke shaft was way too big, and now on the mixture screw, if I try and richen it up on idle, it doesn't transition properly. So right now it transitions good and it runs good, and it's okay. It'll get the guy by, but like I said, you're buying these kits, what's the kit, 20 bucks, $25, and you buy an RB64 kit for the OEM, that kit's going to cost you $10, but what's it going to cost you in time? You ultrasonically clean it and do all that. It's the same as buying probably an OEM carburetor. So I priced out an OEM carburetor for this. It was $59, and the guy didn't want to spend that kind of money plus labor. So, you know, we went with the Chinesium. It does work. I'm just letting you know, when you buy the Chinesium kits, be aware. You're going to have some type of issues. Yeah, it runs, starts, runs great. Everything's good about it, but it doesn't idle down properly. So just keep that in mind. Normally, when you sell equipment, or I'm sorry, you fix equipment, you want it to operate the way it's designed to operate. In this case, it can't idle down unless I richen the heck out of the low speed. And when I do that, it just stumbles into high speed and I can't get a good transition. So at this point, you know, like I said, he doesn't care. I called him, he doesn't care. He'll pick it up, it'll work, but keep that in mind when you're doing the Chinesium. That's why for two-stroke, especially the higher end stuff, use the OEM. The OEM, you'll just be happier. All right, guys, that's it for now. You got any questions, give me a shout in the comments, and we'll talk to you soon.